Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a binder appreciation video, and let me go ahead and bust that out right here. So we have a nice little Voltex binder. It's really nice. Forgive the little specks of dust on here, but this video, it might be a little shaky. I'm doing it with my hand. I don't have like a holder for this one because just the view, I need to be able to kind of zoom out so you can take a look at everything. So yeah, let's dive into my Japanese binder. Okay, so the first few pages are going to be dedicated to VMAX Climax. Apologize for the light here. So let me see if I can turn down the light. This one, there we go. Actually, this is much better. Okay, so we have the art rares. These came out in the English sets during the Trainer Gallery era, the Sword and Shield era. Beautiful artworks. A lot of them have kind of gone up recently, which is not surprising. You know, they're finally getting their day in the sun, especially like the End Zekrom. Really cool. I like this card because this is perfectly encapsulates what we went through at the time, right? So this set got released in late 2021. Just came off the tight restrictions of COVID, and we got our healthcare worker in the background wearing his mask, and we got Gardevoir assisting. So really cool. That's kind of like a time capsule kind of card in my opinion. So let's jump to the next page. Yep, got some more bangers here. Gotta love it. Not a single bad artwork in VMAX Climax. I should mention that I have the entire Secret Rare set, so it's not technically a master set, but close enough. And we got Bugsy and Orbeetle getting some love in the new Team Rocket set. I think I'll do a video on that, reacting to it maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. Blaziken got another artwork. Let's see here. We got some big boys in here. We got the Red Pika, the Chunkachu. Really cool stuff. One of my favorite cards actually in VMAX Climax is this Ice Rider Calyrex. Such a dope artwork. Might be my top 3 favorite card from this set. Then you got the Morpeko V Union. Gotta love this one. This one's in my top 3 as well. The Mimikyu V with Acerola walking in on it. Not sure what he's watching, but it can't be good. Yeah, good stuff here. I love the Urshis as well. So let's go ahead and turn to the next page. The Zacian's so dope. Umbreon, of course. Everyone loves Umbreon. Yeah, so I can't say enough good things about this set, guys. If you haven't had the chance to open it, it's such a fun open as well. I did not pull most of these. I bought most of them because, as we know, when you buy to open, usually you're gonna have a bad time. But I did pull a few bangers. I did pull, in my first box, I pulled the Gold Mew and the Zero Aura V, so that was pretty cool. The gold cards never really caught on. I think they're so cool. In English, they're really, really cheap. But yeah, maybe one day they'll catch on. Maybe like in the future era, they're gonna have like black and gold cards, and then people are gonna be like, wait, the Sword and Shield era had some really cool ones. Let me go get them. So that's just how this hobby works. What people think in the current, time, usually things change over time. I remember people didn't really like tag teams early on, but now they're going to the moon. So now we have a random page with Pikachu promos. This one's the Japanese, the 3 simplified Chinese. We got the Unigaba. This was the first Unigaba card here. We got the Pichu. And then the Delta Species Pikachu I got from my trip to Hawaii. If you haven't watched my Hawaii recap video, feel free to take a look. I included the illustration promos of 2024 in this page because of the Pika. I didn't want to displace the other 2 promos, so I just stuck it in there. And my Umbreon is here making an appearance, so don't mind her. I'm gonna have to move her. Penelope, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing, crazy girl? I love you, but you can't be in the video. All right, so where were we? Alright, then we got the illustration contest 2022 version. I really love these. Got the Detective Pikachu Greninjas, so dope. Got several other Greninjas. Then my baby Totodile. Love this card. The Legend era promo, the pre-release promo, I believe. Then we got Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, the mascot to the channel. Really, it's more Hitmonchan, but I love Hitmonlee as well. Got Machamp, I'm a big fan of him. And then I love Entei. It's a really cool random reverse holo that I picked up for a few bucks a few years ago. I'm not sure how much it is now, but I'm sure if you're an Entei collector, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Really beautiful card. Here we go. Next we have, I would say 98% of the secret rares for V-Star Universe. I am missing the God Pack with Pikachu and those other artworks. You'll see that they're blanks coming up soon, but these art rares are phenomenal as well. I think I just realized I called the character rares for VMAX Climax art rares. So actually that's CHRs, these are ARs. Okay, and then, yeah, so these blank spots are for my Pikachu God Pack. And then because it's a 12 pocket folder, one of them is going to be moved out here just based on the space. But here we have some amazing cards. These are all in VMAX, or not VMAX, Crown Zenith. Really cool artwork. The Simisear is awesome. And yeah, just some more dope stuff. I pulled this Hoopa and I pulled the V-Star of the Charizard. Those were my first two pulls. Love the Mewtwo as well. Let me just kind of gloss through. So I think here is where either Irida or Alessa Sparkle goes. They would go there. And then they would also go in this spot. And then here are the Holo Energies. They're actually numbered. These are really cool. And then we got the Gold Deities. They're not exactly in order, but I like the way they look like that. And then I have some of the Radiants that were in that set. Okay, so now we're going to go to a few blank pages. And now let's get into a little bit of randomness. We have e-reader versus series energy, as well as the full heal. And we got a couple of random these could probably replace the those illustration promos of Feraligatr and Toxtricity. We have Indonesian Pikachu promos. I think the fourth one would go here, and then back to the Versus series. Just a few of these. Really cool random page, but hope you enjoy. Now we're gonna get into the some of the modern stuff. So like some very minimal Sword and Shield. I sold a lot of that stuff, but I'm starting to pick it back up, like with the Snorlax and Hisui and Gumi, I think. Yeah. And then, or Sliggoo. No. I'm all jacked up. Anyways, we do have this Magikarp here. We got the Heracross. I pulled that from Clayburst. Machoke, Charmander, Tyranitar, Sandygast, Sinistcha. Lots of cool cards, guys. Scarlet and Violet really came on strong as we continue to go through here. Found out my wife hates Bruxish, which is hilarious to me because I know several people who hate this Pokemon. This doesn't really bother me. It is funky looking, but not too bad. I love Excadrill. Pretty cool that he's pretty helpful. We got the Deerling Sawsbuck, incredible. And then we got the Eevees. We got enough for all the evolutions. Then we got the Singing Growlithe, great stuff here. Then we got Cerulege. I love that new Pokemon. Articuno's such an amazing one. Cynthia's Roserade and the Lily's Ribbonbee. Okay, so now we're going to get into my personal favorite part of the binder, and that is with the secret art rares. We got the mix. We got some regular trainers as well. Excuse me, guys. Let me move this water before the cat knocks it over. That would be hilarious to get it on film, but let's not do that. And then this row is by far my favorite, Jasmine's Gaze. We got the Morty's Conviction, I believe. Bianca's Devotion, as clearly I vibe with her because I am also devoted to my sleep. And then we have Lana's Aid. And then we have a couple more up here. The Giovanni's Charisma. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name for some reason. Has some really cool cards in Gloria Team Rocket, which I'll make a video later. And we got one random Sun and Moon Tag Team card. Got this from Pack in Action on an Instagram sale. Shout out to you, brother, if you're watching. Armor Mewtwo is one of my favorites. And yeah, just some absolute heat in this page. This was a Collecticon pickup. Yeah, so great stuff here. Now let's move on to the rest. I just picked up the Iron Crown and the Semi Shocks yesterday with the Bianca's Devotion. These two are my favorite artworks from Terrestrial Festival. We got some Evolutions here. Cerulege, just incredible. Iron Crown. We got Rizian. I'll put Iron Boulder here when it gets here. I actually have to order it still. So I have some room here. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the regular random full arts. This Black Kyurem is pretty awesome. Can't believe it's only like $5. I might have to grab a few more copies. Shining Treasure, literally I pulled all of these. This one, and I also pulled the shiny full art version of Charizard. So I didn't get any special art rares, unfortunately. So I've opened 9 boxes. I'm literally just pulling these guys. Not ideal. So Shiny Treasure, great pull rates, but it can be brutal because you don't get the stuff you want. And this is just some random Ace Specs, random. I have the Pokeball Reverse Hollow of Feraligatr. Croconaw, I need to get Totodile. So I'll move this guy over here. I actually have duplicates. And to make matters worse, guys, for my Shiny Treasure openings, literally have lots of repeats. I have 2 of these. You'll see this one on the next page, the Mastiff. I literally pulled 2 Raichus. I've pulled 2 Mankeys. Like, we can't make this up. So here's the other Mastiff. And then I pulled 2 Glimmettes, I think. Yeah. And then also, it's a good one, but actually I have the Tinkatink. Yeah. The other one I'm going to trade to my friend. I forgot which one she's bringing, but this is going... well, I have the other copy in my drawer, so I'll get that trade done when I can. And then the last few... so I leave some blanks here so for some more baby shinies in case I want to get more. And I have... these are my better regular EXs. These are really cool. And then, yeah, just a bunch of randomness. But yeah, guys, this is my Japanese binder. I sold a lot of my English over the last year or so I have to rebuild that. And next, I'll probably show off my graded card collection soon. Sorry, I was choking on my words right now. My cat's literally biting my toes as we speak. Anyways, guys, if you like this kind of content, just going over my binders, going through my collection, let me know. I could film some more stuff like this. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.